Go spin the wheel and see where it lands. Join in the circus and stay for a band. Stay for a dance. Right when the war quiets down, spark up a band. Keep marching on, my friend. Hello. Hello everybody. Hi Mundo. What are you doing? If you're looking for egress, you'll find it better over at this window and not the window near the bed, which I know you really want to jump on. You've been waiting for I'm sorry. I have to get my pre-stream stuff ready and checks. You've just been in the chat room. I appreciate the dedication though. I do appreciate the consistency and the want to be the first to say something in chat. Halle B, love it. But I was getting my pre-stream stuff ready. Got to check boxes and tick things. Listen, there's a lot of stuff I put in the background, all right, this to make this shit look easy. Why must you? Why must you? Why must you? Why must you? Hey, Grims. I got Pokemon Z to A. Is Mundo. All right, buddy. Hey, man. Hey, bud. All right, come here for a hot second. Let me put you in an air jail, transport you. Hey, look at that. It's an open window. Is that an open window that you see? I know how much you love those. There you go. Now you can leave if you want to and not knock my stuff over. Streaming OS hella hard. It is. It is. There's so many extensions, so many open heckin' window. Window is heckin' open. He's now heckin' gone. He just doesn't understand the difference between the blackness of the mirror of the windows and just night. So he just keeps walking into it. I love him to death, but he's not the smartest cookie. Pokemon Z to A. Is that the new Pokemon? Is that the Pokemon where they just put Pokemon in like an urban area or somebody's fucking backyard, like a metropolitan city? Hmm. Yeah. Also, let it be known from now, I'll be a delinquent in study hall today, gonna finish the dishes. And rewatch League of Legends Worlds 23 to 24 matches. Halibi, as much as I am the teacher of this class, I really can't issue corporal punishment anymore. So you guys are lucky. Really, I'm just a figurehead. I just gotta make sure you guys don't leave the room. That's all I'm banking on. Just don't start fights and don't leave the room. Like whatever you do between the study halls is your own prerogative. All I can do, the best I can do, is just to be like, hey, you want to maybe do something productive, but you can also just tell me to fuck off. You can tell me to eat shit and die. I legally can't do anything to you about that. I wish I could, but the damn left wings took away our corporal punishment. Back in my day, used to beat ass regularly on the norms. My mother would spray me with a hose, then beat me with a stick. And that made me the man I am today. Do I flinch and avoid confrontation to the best of my ability? Yeah, but that's just side effects. That's like a feature, not a bug. You get to unlock fear, but you also become a respectable individual. I'm lucky it was a stick. Yes. Yes, I am. I've heard horror stories. I've heard wires, like pieces of cable. Shouldn't I? Alibi? Not very nice, but fair. Wait, the dying part is the part you're joking about? My dad used, but I mean, I also got the occasional belt. His car. Yeah, honestly. All right, cars. Yeah, my dad never tried attempted murder. All right, you win. You win this stick measuring contest. Your trauma's worse. After how long? Damn. Oh, as in like the car belt, the belt from the car. As long as it had the word belt in it. You did say you grew up on like a mechanics. Yeah, there's a lot of belts mechanically that could be used to hit a child. That vulcanized rubber will do a shit. Will fuck your shit up. So today I know what I'm doing for study hall. I know what I'm doing for study hall. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I know what I'm doing for study hall. Last study hall I was picking up back guitar, and I realized that I'm not a 1-2 book learner kind of guy. You know, I can't really look at music theory and then go, "Oh, is that the major and minor notes?" Nah, dog. The only way I know the difference between a major and a minor is if Drake is in the equation. You know, that's the only way I can tell the difference. But I do respond to my own interests, very self-indulging, self-involved. And there's one song that I've been listening to relentlessly on my Spotify. Like when my rap comes around, it's gonna definitely be up there as you probably listen to this song the most this year. And it's Spin the Wheel from the Arcane soundtrack, the one that Heimerdonger sings. So I really want to learn that. I will say I did cheat a little bit because I just went to look for a tutorial and ended up kind of learning the first line. Very hard stuff. So what are we going to be doing today? Everybody else tell me, let me know in chat what you're going to be doing. What's on the docket for study hall today? Uh, I'm at work playing the new Pokemon game. How is it? Because I've kind of lost off Pokemon. Like I think the reason I lost off Pokemon is that they don't focus on what I want as a Pokemon player, and it's just kind of the exploration and the. I mean, I feel like there is exploration in like Arceus and those ones afterwards. They made it more open world so you can just run around. But I'm talking stuff like Pokemon Ranger. When there's a new Pokemon Ranger, then I'll jump back into the Pokemon game. I feel like the Pokemon Ranger series has not been getting enough love, and it's criminal. I feel like it's criminal. I just realized I didn't turn back up sound. From the end of the night, I wanna dance with you. Z to A is kind of like Arceus, yeah. Yeah. I wanna play through all of the Pokemon Ranger games. I also do want to do a Nuzlocke. One of my friends has been doing a Nuzlocke, and he made me his rival. So I feel like it's only appropriate to respond in kind and do also a Nuzlocke and make him my rival. And also for the sake of competing on Nuzlocke. Because I have attempted Nuzlocks before, but it was before I was a true proper gamer, or before the gaming gene properly awake. So I would quit, I would cheat, I would reset, I would make any excuses in the book to not lose my precious mons. But now that I've grown up and I've experienced loss and I'm okay with it, I feel like it's about time that I get back on the Nuzlocke horse and face the consequences of my actions. Till the end of the night. Is this picking up sound? I admit I was a cheater. I admit I have cheated. I am a checker. I am a checker. It's not a gotcha. The statute of limitation has already passed. You can't arrest me. You're not a fucking cop. You can't arrest me. You're not a cop. You do. I've already gone past the time. I haven't cheated again in so long. All right. I've been an honest gamer for all the stuff I've played so far, mainly because in my old age I find it hard to look up ways to cheat. The only thing you can get me is a class 5 modding misdemeanor, and I don't think I'm just gonna hold up in court. You could fucking take me, but I got lawyers. And I'll spin my ass around and sue you for defamation faster than Amber Heard. I'll take a shit in your bed if I have to. Remember, there's no limits to the crazy I will perform. I'm gonna sneeze. I have sneezed. Also, something I've been looking into, or not looking into, something I fully just set up. There's this plugin on Twitch for games called Crowd Control, and it allows you. So if you've noticed, I'd like to direct you. Hold on, let me set up this first. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Seeing my thing. There we go. Go spin the wheel and see where it lands. Join in the circus, stay for a dance. Right when the war quiets down. So if we go to my channel, where you guys currently are, is mute immediately so we don't get feedback. What's this over here you might see have popped up for you as well? It's a way for you to be able to interact with. I actually need to configure it so it's, because bits is actual money, but this crowd control, it allows you, whenever I'm playing a game, you can use channel points. Oh, it's infinite mirroring. I'm just gonna scroll down here for a hot second. But yeah, if you come down to the chat, you should see like a little treasure chest or this little orb thingy here, and if you click on it, it'll give you channel points. You get channel points for just existing and talking in my chat, and then you can use those points to affect games I play, specific games I play. So like Hollow Knight, Stardew Valley, you can do stuff like hurt me, because I know that's what you guys are gonna use it for. So I'm not gonna even talk about the nice things you can do on that. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about the great things you could do for me whenever I'm playing a game, because I know exactly where you guys are gonna be spending your points, and it's gonna be hurting me. You can make me cause damage, get damage. You can bring enemies into the mix. My game at your mercy. So I might do some Hollow Knight and see how that goes well. Also, I just want to let you guys know, if you guys use Amazon Prime, you get 1 free Twitch subscription that you could just use for me. You could just give that to me if you're not using it for anything. I mean, what's the harm? It's not gonna cost you anything, and it's gonna give me the world. It's 10 out of 10. That's what we're here for. Give me your Twitch Primes, you nerds. Hands out. Was it hands out cash? Hands out cash up, or hands up cash out? The Gross Sisters. Yeah. But you guys know how this. It subs also boost channel points, so you could screw me over. See, Crims is selling it. Crims knows what's up. I get a timer. So we remember how this goes. It's gonna be a 20-minute work session. It's gonna be a 20-minute work session, and then We just kind of talk for a bit, then go back into 20 minutes and talk for a bit. Can I please have your Twitch subscription Prime, please? I'm not gonna. How far do you want me to debase myself? Today's Monster Hunter Monday. Nah, not today. But I should really lock down a streaming schedule. I really do need to like properly start streaming. Oh, you should be monster hunting tonight. Oh, okay, okay. Heck yeah. So when we're done here, I know who we're gonna be rating. 10 out of 10. What Monster Hunter are you playing? I saw that there's a new Monster Hunter World Stories game entry. Where is it? I never even knew this was a thing. Hold on, I'm bringing over the audio. Where is Steam?
Twin monsters are a portent of disaster. Should you wish to oppose this omen, ancient custom dictates that only one may live.
He has much to learn, both as royalty and as a rider. Do what you can to help him.
In the service of your development, I will go to the end of the world and beyond!
The only talk I hear of Lady Amara is as the founder of the Rangers and an intrepid protector of monsters.
How long have you been doing RPGs?
Nothing but respect for her.
Unraveling the world's greatest mysteries? Man, the Rangers are so cool!
Look at that. It's gone feral.
Like, I don't know if a turn-based Monster Hunter is for me personally. I like to take the battle at my own speed. I don't want to give the monsters a turn if I can help it. I just kind of want to beat their ass until they're dead.
For now, I'm in your care, Prince.
But it also does seem to have like a lot of lore that I'm into. So I'm torn, frankly.
Let's go! Alright!
I needed to know what she hoped to accomplish. I became a ranger in the hopes I might find out.
Ramil faces an unprecedented crisis. This is a crisis plain and simple. Our kingdoms must come together if we wish to survive it.
Your troops advance on our border, and you dare plead for cooperation?
Hold on now. What joint venture would you have us undertake? Our homecoming beyond the Meridian, the Sacrosanctum.
Listen, you should really succeed the throne. I know it's the last thing you want, but a ruler as kind as you would ensure peace for a generation, maybe even longer.
The Rathalos! I can't believe they'd bring it here!
Like that does look interesting. Crims, have you ever played Monster Hunter Stories? I don't know if you ever played any of the entries in the Monster Hunter Stories series. But that does look... It looked kind of up my alley. Like, I was walking down my alley and I asked, when did they put this store here? But I'm not mad about it. Okay. I'm trying to burn off 7 minutes before the next ad comes and rolls over. Then we can start proper. Hold your hand. I'm gonna leave work right now. Okay, no problem. Have fun. Please be safe. Don't talk to strangers. So I guess we can just about. I've also been looking at other games I want to play. I need to make like a list or like a poll. Because I know there have been some talks or some wants of me playing horror games. I don't know why. Like Resident Evil has come out. This may contain not appropriate. Dog, you know how old I am? I'm old enough. I miss the days when I had to lie about my birth year because I wasn't old enough to do anything. Now I don't even have to worry about it anymore. It's relieving but sad. Halloween deals. Oh yeah, I guess this would be in a Halloween deal. Yeah, but apparently you guys want some scary games thrown into the mix, which I'm not opposed to. I ain't afraid of no, like, pixels. My mother never raised no bitch. I don't fear computers, except for AI. AI, that terrifies me. But I also have a cozy game I want to get, Spiritfarer. I am not a computer, contrary to popular belief. You can tell because my memory is shit. I do not use power efficiently. I'm terrible at math. It's real easy for me to tell what pictures have fire hydrants in them. So really great at pattern of object recognition. So you know I'm not a computer. So a shitty computer. Okay, fair. Fair. I could also just be a shitty computer. But this is the next game I want to get. This is Spiritfarer. It's like real cozy. And it's the next entry in my list of games I watched growing up that I've always wanted to play and promised myself I'd get the minute I had disposable income. We're working the title. We're still workshopping the title of that series. But Spiritfarer was one of them. It's just nice, sweet, cozy. It's got that aspect of like resource management that I do like. You get lore, you get to talk to people. I know a lot of you want violence. I'm coming to realize that my fan base is becoming blood hungry. When I just want to be, I just want to talk to people, make friends, and hear their stories. But you guys want to like it when I kill things. You guys really enjoy it when I kill things. Also, Numb Little Bug, we're doing study hall. What will you be studying today? What will you be working on today? Now that I have adult money. You're right. That is going to be the working title, actually. I'm stealing that. Now that I have money, ... Oh, so you won't be doing anything? You're going to be a delinquent like Halle B? You and Halle B are going to be the two troublesome ones in my class? Again, can't do shit. You're at the barber trying to get pretty. Oh. Yeah, you guys really do enjoy when I die. So I feel like you're going to really like the crowd control. See, you help you talk to people about their problems and then you help them move on to the afterlife. You're faring spirits. But you guys just want to see death. You guys want to see me make spirits, not help spirits move on to the next world. You guys don't want to see me as a spirit farer. You want to see me as a spirit maker. And I can respect the bloodlust. Ew. Working through your emotional issues so that you can pass on and not haunt the world that you live in. Gross. Y'all have trauma. Y'all motherfuckers are sick and y'all need help. But I'm here to condone that sickness. I'm not a doctor. But this will be on the docket. You want to see me become a spirit? It's fucking nuts. Asking for me, you want me to die? You want me to become a spirit? You think this is Danny Phantom? Monster Hunter World was Monster Hunter Rise pack. Yeah, I already have World. $99. What the fuck? Players like me love this game. Of course they love this game. But alright, I think that is 7 minutes burnt. We will now begin study hall. Evil. So let me show you where I've gotten so far. Actually, first, let's give the song a little bit of a listen, like a preview listen. Stop Spotify for now. I need to set you back, don't I? So this is what we're going to be working on. This is what I'm going to be working on today.
Hi there, my name's Andy.
Easy. Yeah, I'm back to guitar. Guitar is back, baby. It's my current study hall project. Or my next in my series of study hall projects. It's gonna be bringing back the Giddy. I can only have it stare at me from the cold emptiness of my shelf for so long without feeling a little guilty. And everything's coming through fine. So how far from all of that? What shoot, the one you were doing last week? A recap? A recap of what? Of what I was doing last? Oh, a recap about, well, the shoot I did wasn't last week. I did that like a month ago. So I did a Halloween. I did a little thing for Halloween. Are you talking about Halloween shoot, Halle B? Oh, what did I learn from study hall last time? Okay, what I learned from study hall last time was I did a little bit of a refresher. So I was reminded of the notes in a major scale. The pattern for the major scale. I don't remember the pattern itself, but I remember the finger placements for the major scale. I started a little bit of Bluebird from Naruto. And if you're gonna ask me to replay it, couldn't. Hold on. I can't remember it if I go look at the tabs, but okay, you know what? You know what? No, I don't need the tabs. You know why? Because I'm a fucking musician. I'm a musician, and I have perfect ear, and I can identify sound. It's easy. So you refuse to participate in my class, but you're gonna hold us accountable for our actions whenever we don't abide by them? What kind of anarchy is that? I don't even know where to place that on the alignment scale. You won't adhere to society, but you're gonna make sure we do? That's a little hypocritical. How does that seem fair to you, Halle B? Lies you tell yourself. Ah, found it. Found a base. She's an accountability partner, nothing else. I'm only here to make sure you do your shit. Nothing more, nothing less. Someone's gotta be the bad guy. Okay. This is my contribution to this is my contribution to society, a delinquent. I respect it. I can't do anything but respect that, I guess. I love that you know your place. You're okay with that. But from last time. Shit. 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 I don't remember past that point. That's all I remember. Oh. Wait. There it is. There it is. Did I pass the accountability test? Is that good enough to pass? Shit. I'm getting claps. Okay, good. Fuck. I didn't. How am I even in this fictional classroom where I've put myself as the teacher and above all authorities? Am I still getting yelled at and put in a corner? That's not fucking fair. This is my world. This is my reality. You can't do that. If for effort, you can move on. You're a delinquent. You don't tell me the teacher went to and not to move on. I move on at my own pace. Fuck you. I didn't have to do this. I chose to. I don't have to prove shit to you. I don't have to prove shit to anybody. Dick. And we're starting study hall. Jeez. Oh, for this one though. It's capo on the first fret. Yeah. And then we hit him with a little bit of that's the exact first line. This was a choice. An interesting choice, but a choice nonetheless.
Andy Hillier, and today's guitar lesson is going to be on Spin the
Yeah.
Wheel from the new season of
Yeah.
Arcane. Lovely little song.
I don't know
think
how
it's
much
by
guitar
Mick
you guys want to see.
Wingert. That's what it says.
Maybe
Beautiful
someday
little
I'll have a
song,
dedicated
great fun to
guitar
play, bit of
cam,
finger
but
picking,
I
little
have
bit of
like
strumming later
3
on as
inches
well.
of movement
I've
space
written out the whole
in this
song.
area.
I'm going to teach you it all.
So
But
that,
just
not,
before I do, if you
not a lot of
wouldn't
room
mind
for
subscribing
camera
to my
angles
channel,
and
which is
dynamics.
Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video.
I gotta
press
pop
that
on my chair's
notification bell,
corner.
and I do love to hear from you, so please leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think of the new season of Arcane. Let me know what
We can
songs
hear
I
the
should do
original
next,
song.
and if
Oh,
you love what I'm
okay. Can we
doing,
hear the
you can
original song? Got you. Okay.
support the channel.
We're gonna hear the original song. I'm gonna do it on Spotify because I don't want to get copyrighted. And the soundtracks from Spotify does not go back into my recordings. And if I just play that, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get demonetized. Shut the fuck up, radio DJ. I didn't ask you for that. You're just so, you're so the worst. You're the worst, radio DJ. Okay, so this is what we're looking for, and this is what we're going for. Just spin the wheel and see where it lands. Join in the circus, stay for a dance. And right when the war quiets down, start up a band. Keep mooching on, my friends, and do what you can. I won't be doing the fiddle, that wind instrument sound. I don't have a kazoo or whatever the fuck that is. And I'm also one person. Sounds kind of country. Yeah, it is country. Journey. More than the end. Go ahead. Hourglass around and count to 10. No more. It just began. Damn. Again, I'm the one who decides things, and I will start studying now, but that's because what I want to do. That's my choice. You just happen to make it the same time I did. I'm not listening to you. Just do what I want. Just happens to be after you told me what I want to do. The same thing.
And you want the tabs for the whole of this song? And loads of
Go
other
watch your
songs,
match, nerd.
Then you can support me on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning, and I've got a capo
You better
on
learn
fret
something in
number
20
1.
minutes.
So the first line of the intro sounds like this.
That's you.
So to play that, doesn't really matter what
I
fingers
think
you
we've got
use.
that.
I'm using my third finger.
We've gotten that bit down. We've gotten this bit down. Oh, hold on. Rule number 1, kids, always check if your devices are tuned. That goes for guitars and tuning forks. Guitars, fridges, tuning forks, engines. Before you use them, always make sure they're tuned. Yeah, see? Yep. Just as I thought, that E was that top E was down a couple decibels. Need a couple octaves on the A. Fun fact about guitars: they never remain tuned outside of the time you use them. Except I guess for nylon. But metal strings react to heat and temperature. So depending on the temperature, it could be a completely different note by the end of the day. I mean, the only thing is just the speed at which I'm doing it, which will just come in time.
E
So the
chord,
whole intro part, well, not the whole intro.
and then the open E. On
This is where I'm at.
the D2. And I'm going to play D2 and the B string, then the G string, E3 nearest to the floor. On to the second line, and we've got this. So for that, I put my little finger on E3, second finger on the D2. And I'm going to play D2 and the B string, then the G string, E3 nearest to the floor, and then the B. So we've got. So that's kind of like E minor. It then goes to what is kind of.
Probably the easiest transition by far.
Part of a C chord. First finger on B1, second finger on D2. You play them at the same time. Then the open G, and then the open E. So bar 9. So bars 8 and 9 go.
Goes from then
Then it goes back to the G chord, E3 and E3. And you play the E3 nearest your face and the B string. Then G, E3 nearest to the floor. And then the D string.
oh
bar
shit.
10. And bar 11 is the same as bar 10. So bars 10 and 11. E chord, E.
That's not been what he's been doing over here. Let's switch it up a little
So
bit.
the whole line slowly goes like this.
But it's still like
So for that, I'm putting my little finger on E3, second finger on the D2. And I'm going to play D2 and the B string, then the G string, E3 nearest to the floor, and then the B. So we've got. So that's kind of like E minor. It then goes to what is kind of part of a C chord. First finger on B1. Bar 11 is the same as bar 10. So bars 10 and 11. And then bar 12, we've got this little, which is just B1, pulls off to B, G2 pulls off to G, then the open D, hammer on to D2, so bar 12. So the whole line slowly. and up to
Not bad. Not bad. Shit, you've already forgotten how it started. Like that's the easiest part of it.
speed.
Pull hammer. PPH. So all together. Not the cleanest. But that's why we're here. I keep cutting the E minor short, and it's just the C that I should be cutting short. I'm gonna do my funky G's from the top. Now we're gonna play this next one through with like absolute confidence, more confidence than we deserve to have. Oh, I'm just the average guitar player. Play like 6 shows this week. Just gonna do a little something. We gave ourselves a 13th bar there, an extra 11th, and we did the 11th and the 12th. We did the second row of G 3 times, but you know, that's the Typhon White difference. I don't play it exactly as the author wrote it, you know. I put my own spin on it. Every song I play is like a little bit of my own.
So those two lines are the intro. On to the next line, and this is the first line of the verse, and we've got this.
Wow, no fucking hesitation, huh?
Okay, so starting off on the G chord, E3 and E3. We play E3 and the B string at the same time, then G, E3, and then the B string. And it's worth using your little finger actually on this, the more I think about it. So third finger and little finger every time you play this G chord, because then going to the other chords, it makes more sense. So bar 13, bar 14, put your second finger on D2 and keep your little finger on E3. So you play D2 and the B string, then G, E3, and then B. Bar 15, you've got the C chord. You're going to keep your little finger on E3, first finger B1, second finger D2. And play D2 and the B1, the G string, E3, and B1. So. And then bar 16, back to the G chord, play the E3 and the...
Ooh, oh. Ooh. Jesus. Terrifying every single time. Alright, update. You know what it is. I'm gonna make a separate timer for 10 minutes. 10-minute update time. How are we doing? 20 minutes per line for a song is not bad. I'll say. I'll pat myself on the back for that. I don't know how you supreme guitarists do it, but around here we take our time. Oh. And you know why else I need that 10 minutes? A lot of the chords relies on the pinky finger staying on the thinnest piece of string and just pressing down on it. So this motherfucker is gonna be raw. This guy's gonna be pressing raw. Like putting it on the table, pain. I can still feel the string. We learned the second line. We learned the second line in the beginning of the third part. So we learned shit. Every time. It's there until the minute you need the information, it just goes. So we pick up from the end of the first line, which is the into. Something like that. Something like that. Oh. I don't know why. I can see her. I can see it fine. Oh shit! Yeah, right. No, No, it's there. I can see hers. She's right here. She's right here. The numb little bug is right there. I don't know why she's banning you from seeing. I don't know. I don't know if she's blocking you or something. I don't know if that is even possible to be done. But I'm not seeing any funny business on my side. What have you learned, Halle B? How's the match going? What are these plays looking like? Can you even block a person on? Can I block? Okay, so you're gonna see a lot of misspellings, or you're gonna see what looks like the worst typing ever. It's because my mic stand blocks the view of my keyboard. So I'm just typing off of pure memory alone. And also natural misspellings. So can I block hello? What? Two, twee, twiv, twig, twig, twitch, chatter. No. I can also not spell, but you can block a fellow Twitch treasure as a regular user, even if you are not a moderator on the channel. The platform provides you with a block feature. How to block via command. What happens when you block a user? Their message will no longer appear on your screen. Then is it not more likely that you've blocked numb little bug? Halle B, if you can't see her messages, that's probably because you blocked her. It'll prevent them from whispering. They will be removed from your follow, prevented from following in the future. Prevent from purchasing gift subs. Yeah. Did you block her? I'm not blaming the mic here. I'm just saying it's an added blockage. Along with my illiteracy, I'm also a little bit blinder now. So not only can I not only will I misspell the words, I can't even see the letters to type them in correctly. And then me neither. You're in the wrong class, little missy. You are in the wrong class. No, my glasses will not provide me with enough vision to see through plastic and metal. All right, no matter how much glasses I have, no matter what the prescription is, it's still a physical mic stand, you dick. You rat bitch. It's an object, corporeal in this world. Physical in nature, tactile in substance. I can't see through it. It's opaque. It's opaque. I can't look through it. Optical illusions can do many things. I know you do. I know you fucking do. You little piece of shit. Because you're a freak. Sure. I don't know why it's a great pastime for my friends to piss me off on the regular. Okay, yeah, but the loss in vision is tied to the seeing through stuff. I've lost vision because it's in my way and I can't see it. Thus vision is lost. Stop rage baiting me. Stop it. Stop it. Glasses. I do plan on getting glasses, all right? I'm working on it. It's time for the new era of glasses that I can put on my desk and ignore. No, the illiteracy, separate problem, separate issue. I can be both illiterate and blind and being blocked. Three things. We live in a beautiful world in which three events can in fact be true at a singular time. We don't live in the world of ones and zeros, taking it back to the beginning. We're bringing it around full circles. I'm not a fucking robot. I don't need to think in binary. I can and can't not be at the same time. This is giving the whole water is wet argument. Fucking Tra. Stop being a delinquent. Halima, stop it. No, it's not. It's not wet. It makes other things wet. You can't be the thing if you're a modifier. If you make things wet, then you yourself cannot be wet. You can't be the thing you make other things. The same way dirt can't be dirty. Dirt's not dirty because it's dirt. Things are dirty because it has dirt on them. Well, that's just biology. Honestly, I presume the egg. I honestly, this is like rage baiting aside, I think it's the egg. Because with each evolutionary step to become chicken, it has to start from the next generation. So if I was a dinosaur, no, hold on, I'm coming to it. Don't worry, I'm coming to it. The eggs came first. So with each evolutionary step, we get closer and closer to chicken, right? So they say chickens come from dinosaur. I'm a fucking T-Rex, all right? I'm on the furthest end. I'm a Velociraptor. I'm the furthest end of chicken. But then I have a kid, and then it becomes more chicken, right? Within that, it becomes more chicken. So then that kid has another kid. It goes down along the steps, until we get right before chicken. We get one evolutionary step prior to chicken. That guy lays an egg. And then the thing in that is gonna become chicken. So the egg came first, it became chicken, and then said, whoa, up, stop. I like this. I'm just gonna keep doing this. Actually, this is working in the current evolutionary environment. So I'm gonna continue to be chicken. But egg would have come first. Evolutionarily speaking, egg would come first. I don't know where you creationists stand on what came first, chicken or the eggs. But we, speaking on as a delegate from the evolutionists, we believe that egg came first. And the reason chicken crossed the road is because there's probably fucking food on the other side. Or a predator on this side. So the answer is just base instincts. You can't tell me that you can't tell me that wasn't like that doesn't fucking map out. You can't tell me that's not like true though. Egg came first. It was egg. All right, no more question. The panel is over. We're going back to study hall. Thank you for coming to my egg talk.
B string, then G, and the B string.
So this is where the chorus comes in, and it's like, come spin the wheel, and just use the pinky. I'll be back to rage bait you in 20 minutes, you fuckwit. I didn't even start the timer. That's how mad you made me. I didn't even start the goddamn timer. Start from the top. Make it drop. That wet ass pussy. I forget what the second part of the
And it's
intro
right-
was.
those- and to
Oh, it's the
next
same C.
is
G,
the first
E
line of
minor, C.
the verse, and we've got this. And this is the first line.
But it's not
So those two
full.
lines are the intro next line, and this is the
Open.
first line of the verse. So those two lines are
God, it's these subtle nuances that are gonna really fuck me up. Okay. Yeah, he was right. Maybe practicing with the pinky only is best. Because it's convenient till it's not convenient anymore. Whoa.
are the intro. On to the next line, and this is the first line of the verse, and we've got this.
Like I'm strumming it all out of order.
E3 nearest to your face and the B string. Then another B, E3 nearest to the floor. So to play that, doesn't really matter what fingers you use. I'm using my
Picking pattern is it's coming, then it's going. It's coming, then it's going. Just come already. Coming together. Oh yeah, it's coming together. I need to cut my nail. My little pinky nail keeps flipping over onto the string above it and making it go buzz. Between baking, guitar playing, and women, I have a lot of hobbies that require my fingernails to be cut. You'd think they'd be just completely off by now. But you look away and then they just start growing back. I feel like I've come pretty far in the way of skincare. I think nail care is the next logical step. Pushing back cuticles and them things there. Alright, we're done. Now if we press another string by accident, we know it's our dumb fuck ups. Hey, I did miss you, little bug. Shit, oh, 3, 2, 1. Numb little bug, you've been coming on like a perfect 20-minute timer. You always comment right before we have to go into study hall break. So is a hot dog a sandwich? Hold on. You had that, did you have that typed in your chat just ready to send the minute it came up? Like I'm surprised by the amount of thought you put into pissing me off. If you just put that into somewhere healthy, I can't imagine what you do. Days of ocean. Is this what you want? Okay, let me start the 10-minute timer. All right, so is a hot dog a sandwich? Oof, that is a bag of worms. That in and of itself is a bag of worms. I personally believe that hot dogs are sandwich, or at the very least close to as sandwichy as you can get, because all the elements are there. You got your meat, you got your bread, and you can slide whatever you want in the middle of it. I don't think, because the main defining factor of is a hot dog a sandwich is because it's still connected by the bun. It can't be length, because we have like Subway sandwiches that are big hot dogs. Let's call them what they are. Let's be adults here. Subway sandwiches are just big hot dogs, but they are cut all the way through, so we call it a sandwich. the next defining factor is that people like to think like it's the shape of the meat that makes it not a sandwich, because most meats are like sliced flat to be parallel with the bread, and hot dogs are more like circular. They go against the grain. So then I ask you, if I chopped up the hot dog, if I made a hot dog sausage, like with a sausage, and then like trimmed it in layers and then put it down, would that be a sandwich, or would that just be a flat, a fucked up hot dog, a deconstructed hot dog? And I think that's bullshit, because I use hot dogs. It can't be the meat itself, because I use sausage on like eggs and plantain, put it between two bread, that makes a sandwich. So I don't see any valuable reason for why hot dogs should not be. And I feel like it's just cowardice and the government trying to divide us as people by giving us stupid things to argue about. But a hot dog is 100% a sandwich. And I don't think anybody can change my mind. Next question. If this is what we're doing, Hallie, this is what we're doing. 100%, this is what we're doing. Give me your next question. If you want to be a little Miss Contrarian, all right, and throw the teacher curves balls, he's gonna show you what teaching is all about. I'm ready. I don't know why I have to work double hard. If time is money, is an ATM a time machine? Yes. And this is going off of the base of if time is money. We're setting that as a precedent, as like a rule of the world of where we are. Time is in fact money. And ATMs, they bring you closer and faster to bankruptcy, which is going to bring you close to the end of your time on this earth. Because the minute that shit hits zero, things will move real quick. The minute that value that balance hits the ground. And if you have like $1 bajillion, then I feel like you mentally relax and you take things easy. So if I went into an ATM, right, and I see that I have like $1 million bajillion in there, I'm gonna spend my time and go in there. And you know why I believe this firmly? Why I 100% believe this firmly? I truly believe that there is some time dilation that happens inside an ATM, because I don't understand. Like, we're all adults. We're setting the rule. We're all adults. Why is it that it takes some of us half an hour to go into an ATM and withdraw money, and it takes me like 2 seconds? Because I go to an ATM with at least the idea of what I'm going to be doing at that ATM, if it's going to be a withdrawal or a deposit. I know that. And ATMs haven't really changed. The format of all ATMs everywhere are just about the same. So why is it that somebody in front of me will go in there and take 30 minutes to withdraw something and then come out? Worse, they'll go in there, take 30 minutes to withdraw something, and then come back out and look at me and say, oh, the machine's not working. Then what the fuck did you do in there for 30 minutes? Were you trying to fix it? Were you troubleshooting? It seems like that don't. Yeah. They just go in there specifically to just waste time. I go in, put my card in, put in my numbers. It's 4 numbers. We all know them on the top of our heads. We can type them in without even thinking. 4 numbers. Then you go withdraw from savings, type in the amount you want, press enter, get the money, get out. But some people go in there and it's like they're marveling at what an ATM is for the first time in their fucking lives. Like they're aliens pretending to be human, and there's like, I see a lot of humans going to this machine, but I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be doing here. And then they just go in there and stand around for a while. You just need like a 5-minute break from reality is why you're in there for so long. Like, I can understand maybe it's a case like you check your balance, and then the shock of how broke you are might just leave you. It's like a little flashbang. It leaves you a little disoriented, discombobulated for a couple seconds, realizing how broke you are. But in cases like that, I try to get the fuck out of there as fast as I can. Like, the most you'll know when I'm doing good and when I'm not doing good financially by how long I take inside the ATM. If I go in and I come out, then that's fine. I'm good. I just did need to do something and I got out. If it takes me 0.5 seconds longer, it's because I withdrew the money. It says you're broke, and then I had to rip up the paper, the receipt, just to make sure that nobody could trace it back to me on the off chance somebody, the person behind me. Like, I don't want a person behind me to pick the trash that's on top of the little paper basket and then be like, oh, $10. Yep, that nigga broke. No, I want it to be like a puzzle. I want to be like the Dragon Balls, where I tear the page into 7 pieces, throw them to across the world, and then you have to go fucking find it if you want to know how broke I am. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. The only time I won't tear up the paper is when, again, I have a bajillion dollars, and that's because I want the person behind me to feel poorer by association. I'll crease it nice so it sits up open like a book, and then I'll put it right on the number pad just so they know who was here. That, like, there will be, like, when I hit it rich, there will be signs, and that's gonna be one of them. It's just I'm gonna leave the thing that says you withdrew $500,000. You have a bajillion dollars minus 500,000 left in your account. Have a good day, sir. At that point is when I'm gonna just leave the paper there for people to see, just so they have an understanding and a reminder of who's fucking around, you know. Last rage bait question. Go for it. I'm ready. Is this what it's like to be a teacher, getting inundated with dumb questions and then not being able to tell the student to go fuck themselves? Having to answer whatever stupid questions your students come to you with the maturity of an adult? If two mind readers are reading each other's mind at the same time, whose mind are they reading? It creates a feedback loop, actually. You do that, it creates a feedback loop, like when you have two mics next to each other, and then both of them immediately go into like full mic grids, and you have to separate them physically, or they're gonna fry their own brains. Because like one person thinks hello, and then the other person goes hello, and then they're back at let's just hello, 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 until somebody dies. Or you cut off the head of one of the mind readers. And then you got to think about, like, I feel like it is who's the person whose mind they're reading. It, God no, I was gonna say, like, does your mind? It goes into another question. Does your mind have like a voice? Like when you think, do you think in your own voice? Because I would like to believe that whoever's voice the thought is in is who's doing the mind reading. Yes, or see both. It reminds me of hearing a kid ask his mom why the police car is blue. Yeah, you give them a proper reason. Blue's a threatening color. It's like it's a shade off from purple, which is royalty, because the police, their only purpose in here is truly just to facilitate the rich and famous. So they have to be one shade away from them, but less hostile to make it seem common enough and for the people. It's all propaganda. You can take that to the bank and smoke it. It's a promise. All right, and that's it for Rage Bait Corner. Thank you guys for participating. Get ready to go back into your things. This is supposed to be an update, by the way. You're supposed to be updating me about the things you're doing, not just rage baiting. Not at all. These aren't rage baits. What you were doing before was rage baiting. These are just, you can't fuck me with these questions, because I was the kind of person who would pose these questions to a group of people and then walk away. I didn't even want to hear them argue. I just wanted to know that they were arguing about something. Like, I posed a question and then one person goes, that's stupid, it's XYZ, and then the next person goes, oh no, it's ZYA. And then, so I'm used to questions like these. So these aren't rage baiting. You're bringing me back to my own stomping grounds. Oh. That's weird. Give me 1 second. I truly don't know if my finger is rested enough. My little pinky's doing all the work and it's going owie. It's doing everything on that small string, man. And it's not my, like, it's not its fault why, like, it's so easy, you know? Like, like work wise or picking wise, using the pinky, getting the pinky involved just makes every other finger feel 10 times easier whenever I'm moving across it. And unfortunately for the pinky, he just got to be the tough guy. He's got to be the big brother. The big brother of the situation. Let's get it on. Actually, everybody go get some water. Get up and stretch. If you, before we even start back the next work session, everybody get up. Everybody go get some water. Cause I know you motherfuckers are dehydrated. I'm gonna go get mine, you get yours. I think it's safe to open my windows again. I'm back. I had soda. Soda, the main ingredients is water and 4 coffee sweets. Hey, Halibi, go get some fucking water. You can rage bait me all you want. You can disrupt class all you want. The one thing you're not gonna get away with is not drinking water. So please go get up and get a fucking cup of water. I don't want your insides to look like the like a broken down machine at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. All right, go get some fucking water. I'll be your water dom if I have to. Then let's fix that. Gross. Let's fix that though. Let's make it not any more broken down. Replace all the liquids you're losing. Oh. Yeah, well, I need you here for both a good time and a long time. Go drink some water. You're lucky I'm not there. Here for a good time, my ass. All right. I think Pinky is okay. The thing about it, I don't know if that's gonna make it better or worse. I was gonna suggest getting like a little bag of ice that I can just into and make Pinky better. But I don't know if it going numb from the cold is gonna make it less or more comfortable to play. Alright, track. They go, no, we can't take back. Hey, hey. Huh? Back. Hey, hey.
Third finger on E3 and my little finger on E3. So to play that, so the first line of the intro sounds like this. starting off on the G chord, E3 and E3. You play E3 and the B string at the same time, then G, E3, and then the B string. And it's worth using your little finger actually on this, the more I think about it. So third finger and little finger every time you play this G chord, because then going to the other chords, it makes more sense. So bar 13, bar 14, put your second finger on D2 and keep your little finger on E3. So you play D2 and the B string, then G, E3, and then B. So bar 15, you've got the C chord. You're going to keep your little finger on E3, first finger B1, second finger D2. And play D2 and the B1.
Bars 16, 17, and 18 have like small variations with the open chord. I didn't even notice that. Shivas Beavas. Why was this the song I thought to learn for coming back? Why did I think this was going to be fun? I mean, it is fun. But I think this was going to be easy. Like I took the rustiest car onto the highway. What the fuck? Why did none of you stop me? Ba, ba, ba. All right, we're not gonna stress yet, because I want to say we'll get there when we get there, but we're like right at the doorstep. I'm having to memorize that part. Raimundo, please don't step on anything, buddy. Raimundo. Please leave my water alone. There's nothing up here for you, dog. There's no food for you to steal. Hi. we just gotta break it down bit by bit, part by part, and then we get it together. If we can't do all 4 notes, we do the first 3. So we hit them just with a casual, nothing serious, nothing fancy, nothing commitment, just casual. Yep. It's a little bit different. Mm-hmm. And maybe not, we're getting a little bit comfortable with it. We add in that fourth. Shit, the minute the fourth comes into play, my fingers start hurting and my brain goes brr. Oh. Why is it that like bar 18 for some reason comes naturally? When it's worse? And it's also just bar 16 with an extra thing at the end? I don't know why adding more made it make sense. I don't know. Musicians, if you're in chat. Okay. Just slowly put it all together.
Then G, E3, and then the B string. And it's worth using your little finger actually on this, the more I think about it. So third finger and little finger every time you play this G chord, because then going to the other chords, it makes more sense. So bar 13, bar 14, put your second finger on D2 and keep your little finger on E3. So you play D2 and the B string, then G, E3, and then B. So bar 15, got the C chord, you can keep your little finger on E3, first finger B1, second finger D2. And play D2 and the B1, the G string, E3, and B1. Sorry. And then bar 16, back to the G chord, play the E3 and the B string. Then B, E3 nearest to the floor, then G. And the next bar is exactly the same, but the last note, instead of being a G, will be a D string. So. And then the next bar starts on G again. So E3 and the B string, then B, E3, and then G, and then B. Bar 18 then. Okay, so the whole line slowly. And up speed. On to the next line.
Bullshit. He's fucking cheating. It's literally the only answer is that he's cheating. Like, how do you play that well? I know a lot of you are gonna be like, oh, dedication, time, and practice. I think it's just easier to say that he's cheating. What's more likely, that I, a rusty guitar player, can't do this, or that he's an actual cheater? Occam's razor, my people, the easiest answer is more often the right one. Ugh. 4, 3, 2, 1. I feel like I'm starting to plateau. I think I'm reaching to the point of skill issue. Or natural born talent isn't gonna get me. Checking in. How is everybody? I think we're gonna do 2 more cycles. And then we're gonna get into some gaming. Like I feel myself getting like a tiny bit better. And maybe I'm not plateauing. Maybe it's not that we've plateaued. It's just that the growth is not as fast as we like it to be. So it seems like we're not doing anything or not getting any better. I think we need to be. We need to not be so rough on ourselves. We need to be able to say, "Hey, sometimes it's just hard. Sometimes the things we're doing is just hard, and that's a-okay." That's all right. There's gonna be a whole well, I think part of it is strumming. Yeah, the verse has a strumming section to it. Like, I know it's just these repeated with small nuances here and there. But it's the act of getting all of these pieces up in the air, then starting to juggle.
Are the intro. On to the next line, and this is the first line of the verse, and we've got this.
Gotta remind myself what I'm working towards. There's so much of it. There's so much. Shit, is that slide guitar right here in the background? This is gonna be living rent free in my head for a very long time. It's like the worst kind of earworm because it's also an earworm that you need to remain in your head for business purposes. It's like a business casual earworm. It's here for a reason. Most earworms just get stuck in your head and you just gotta fucking live with it. But this guy, he has to be around. He doesn't want to be in your ear as much as you want him in here. But both of y'all have a contract to fulfill. I don't know how satisfied I'm gonna be until I can play this. Again, we're not aiming for like performance level proficiency though. That would be nice. But just being able to kind of kludge this together enough for some people to go, hey, is that Spin the Wheel like from the Arcane series? It's crazy. How'd you do that? It's fucking cool. And they don't see this. They don't see the hours we put in to learn how to do this. That being said, I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom break. Also, it's the natural flow of progression. Last break we hydrated. So this break we need to dehydrate so we can rehydrate. I'll be right back. All right, chat. I've come up with the remnants of a joke. Like I did the heavy lifting. I feel like is that I came up with the punchline and everything, but I'm gonna need you guys to build the rest around it for me. It's a group project. So it's the punchline is, you know how like you have gladiatory combat where it's just a bunch of gladiators in a coliseum fighting each other. Well, what about bladatory combat? I don't know. I don't know what the setup is. That's not my job. I've done my part. I've given you the gold. You now have to figure out how to mine it. Like you gotta transmute this gold into something precious like a jewelry that has more value. But instead of gladiatory combat, bladatory combat. I don't know, maybe they're all pissing on each other. Maybe it's a gladiatory combat in a giant toilet looking coliseum. Maybe I don't know. But I feel like it has the potential to be really funny. If one of you guys just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel me? That's just one of the benefits of pissing. It frees up your mind. It frees up it gets rid of all that gunk, so you can joke at a 20% increase. Become funnier and funnier. oh god, the seconds are winding down, and I know what I gotta go look back at. This is why we need each other, chat. This is what's getting me through it. The fact that there's like there's like 5 people here to hold me accountable for the for the progress I'm making. And I honestly don't tell Halle B, but I don't want her to come back in here and yell at me again. It's scary. It's fucking scary, dog. I had a mouthful of water and that scared me. I almost spat it into the mic. That was scary. I know it's scared that I wasn't gonna choke, but damn. Alright. Okay, this might be the last one. I'm getting the pre-bred yawns. So one more session, one more work cycle, and we're gonna do some gaming until oh god, fucking quick maths. This is gonna bring us to around 9:50. Then we can game for like 30 minutes. We can Hollow Knight for 30 minutes. Maybe a little more depending on how far I get or how good I'm doing. All right, ready guys? 3, 2, 1. Productivity! Everybody head back to your forges. Start tinking away at that spark of creation that you're working on. Cultivate your spark. Cultivate your spark. You. Bring that shit back. I shouldn't even be here. This is the big boys' corner. I'm still at the kids' table.
Okay, so starting off on the G chord, E3 and E3. Play E3 and the B string at the same time, then G.
Hit me with the beat again. Every time I come back, I forget what the picking pattern is. I feel like this is where the whole music theory thing would come on. Artistic! Hi. How's it going? How's it going, you ask? This is how it's going. Oh shit, fuck, hold on. Shit, hold on, wait, hold on. That's how it's going currently. Sometimes it's cleaner, sometimes it's not. Pretty decent, right? Like, it's close enough. We've kind of hit a plateau with the line that we're currently looking at. Thank you. Thank you. I feel a lot better now. I was saying that that we're starting to plateau, but I feel like we're doing good now. See that, guys? Artistic believes in us. Honestly, what else do I need? You're not the lion. You're not the guy. Right from the top, make it pop. That's some wet ass chords. Get a capo, hands on your frets for this wet ass chord. We need to put WAP. We need to learn how to. Is there a hold on? Can I play WAP on the WAP guitar? Guitar. WAP guitar tutorial. Oh heck yeah! No, but I want finger stylings. Is this it? It sounds like the boss fight in a Mario, in like a Mario video game. Like this is. It's so medieval. Shut up. They're the same picture. And honest, I can't even hear the words to wet ass pussy. I can't hear how wet the pussy is. It's just kind of ass.
Hey, what's up guys? So we're working on WAP by Cardi B with Megan Thee Stallion. Now this is probably the easiest song I'm ever going to teach you guys on this channel.
Who would have thought that wet ass pussy does not translate well to acoustic guitar?
Because if we're going to play it like the original song, we've actually only got 3. And that's the entire song. Now what we can do, because we're playing it on the guitar, is turn those into chords. Now the thing about this song is we're not really in a particular key. We're just playing 3 chromatic notes, which just means 3 notes in order.
Nerd. I don't know what chromatic is. I'm trying to hear it out. But I also don't know the words to WAP. So I don't know what I'm trying to listen for. Honestly, this was just a terrible, terrible choice. Why'd you guys let me do that? Y'all need to be more responsible. No idea why you guys let me go in that little rabbit hole. Circuit, stay for dance. Okay. I think we just need to practice. Because everything up to 15 is pretty cool as a cucumber. I think 16, 17, 18 isolation is what we need to do. I'm the one with the guitar. I should have control. That's actually the opposite. When you have a guitar, you lose control. Why do you think so many rock stars are so wild and crazy? It's not them, it's the guitar, man. It's the music, man. It flows to us. When you can craft music out of the air, you become a wild variable to God. Crazy. Music's got the power to change your life forever, man. Can't ask me to have control. Come on, ring finger, you're slacking on that high A. I don't know how well it's gonna be coming through, but I might be muted for a minute. My dad just turned on his truck. He's gonna do his usual tests, which is gonna involve a lot of revving that truck engine. So you know what it is. I'll be right here. You know exactly what I'm doing. That same sound you've been hearing for like 2 hours. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Okay, the truck is off. The truck is off. So this is where we've gotten to, or this is how far we've gotten to tonight. This is our current skill level. Hold on. Shut the fuck up, Oski. That's the best I can do. That's how far we got. Eyes are dropping. I've been up since 5. Yep. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for sticking around for as long as you did. Go get some rest. Wow, going to bed before 10 o'clock. Halle B, you're getting old. I remember when you used to be able to hang with the best of them. See you later. See you later, old lady. But I think upwards of 3 hours of guitar practice. My fingers are. Now who's rage baiting who? Now who's rage baiting who? You see, at the end of this whole thing, I was teaching you. I was the teacher all along. Still good practice. It is still good progress. Whew. And my fingers are reaching the point of burning. Burning. Whew. Get up and stretch if you haven't stretched. If you've been sitting down for a long time. Oh. Stretching is only as good as the weird noises it makes you make. Oh. Hope your fingers hurt like crazy. Tonight that you can't even type. That's, you know what? Fuck you. I'm playing with a controller. I'm gonna be playing with a controller. That's fucked up. Gut belly gut. Now you're body shaming. Is this really where we're gonna get to at the end of this class? Body shaming? Fuck off. Get out of here. I don't want you in my chat anyway, you stinky eyes dropping old lady. Go pick up a banana tree. Oh. I don't know what curse Halle B left, but my gut does actually kind of start to hurt now. I think she did done put a witch's curse on her tummy. Oh. Scary how immediate that pain and karma was. Alright. I'm gonna set up for some Hollow Knight. That powerful. That fucking powerful. I'm gonna set up Hollow Knight. Y'all enjoy the music, I guess. I want to make sure this crowd thingy is working. It is scary. Look, I've been thinking lately, and yes, these are the things I think about in my free time. We should bring back the witch trials, but make it more inclusive. I feel like where the witch hunters of old went wrong is that they were only checking women. I feel like we should check everybody, and there should be like a registered line I can call whenever I have suspect that my neighbor is a witch and or wizard, depending on how they identify. Like if my neighbor sets up a security light and points it right at my window and refuses to take it down, I feel like I should be able to report them to somebody for being a witch, because that's obviously, like, that level of dickishness has to be a part of some kind of witch's curse or spell or something. Like the police should be there for crime, Like if my neighbor tried to break into my yard, then I should be able to call the police for that. But if my neighbor like goes through my garbage for clippings of my hair, then I should be able to call like which trials which 111, like which trials 911. I don't know which one is the most witchiest number. 611, 611. I should be able to call 611 and be like, hey, my neighbor only comes out during full moons, and they've have more than 3 different types of gems. Like I saw them with an amethyst, sapphire, and a peridot, and we know that peridots are only used in witch fucking covens, man. If a group of people like form a commune anywhere near me, I should be able to report them for witch activities. If I hear you singing in the woods, witch. You know, if I see you walking around with like more than 2 different types of animals, those are fucking familiars, witch. If I come to a restaurant and then you say to me, have a good meal, and then I respond with, yeah, you too, you're a witch, because why else would I have made that mistake? You're tricking me with your witch eyes. Oh yeah. I've thought about this a lot. Again, probably autistic. I'm looking over to the side. I know I'm looking over to the side. I need to go put up my guitar. That's why I'm looking over to the side. My brain was looking over at the guitar posts I have mounted on my wall, but it was also thinking we need to set up for Hollow Knight. But then I was thinking, Hollow Knight's not over there. That's not where Hollow Knight is. Why am I looking at that? That's not Hollow Knight. Oh. I think I can close you. Mm, 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 mm. Magical girl transformation. Slowly. Woo. Jesus. Okay. Artistic, I need you to do me a favor. On your screen, do you see like a little yellow thing when you hover over us? Do you see like a little yellow thing that says interact? It looks like two controllers with their faces. Can you click on it? And do you see what do you see options to buy things with channel points? Alright, do you have enough channel points to buy anything? I want to test if it works fine. It worked fine for me when I was testing it, but I want to see it in the action. So you can pick one of the options, do whatever it is seems affordable and fun for you. You float? I can't float. I can't double jump. You removed my double jump? What the shit? Wait, hold on. Do I even have... No, I don't have a double jump. I don't think I have the ability to float. Oh! Holy shit! I can't get down! Ah! Alright, it's working fine. Good to see it's working fine. So you guys now have a concerning amount of control over my... Yeah, I figured it would be fun for you guys. Again, there are helpful things, but I highly doubt that you guys will use it. But you can now do things while I'm in double jump, yeah. Because I was thinking about it the other day, and this is gonna result in a lot of me backtracking. So I figured, how could I make the backtracking experience more fun for everybody involved? And this was the answer. Oh. Don't have anything for over there. So looking for doorways and passages. Anything that our newfound abilities of wall jumping and... I can't pass that without... Wait! Nope, I died. I had a chance and I lost it. Hello. No! Can't time everything perfectly. Some things are just genius. Please don't regret this. All right. I think we're back on the tracks. I think we found a place to go. Have we been here before? You couldn't come down into my little poison? Overgrown mound. You guys are dangerous. You guys are dangerous. Ah! It lagged. Okay, that wasn't me. That was lag. That was 100% lag. Come to me, nigga. Come to me. I am not coming down there. There's spikes down there. Come up to me. Do you know how dangerous it is to fight you guys over spikes? Mechanic, you gotta admit though, my mechanics are getting cleaner. I am somewhat evolving. I almost fell right into the spikes after claiming to be evolved, which would have been a little bit embarrassing. I'm really like, my body is gravitating to those spikes, if I'm honest to you. Trust. Am I supposed to? You want me to touch that? Ah! Howling Wraith. Tap O while holding up to unleash the Wraith. Depletes your soul. Alright, new mechanic. Ha! Howling Wraith! I got a new anime finisher. Whoa, is there something up here? Nope. Is that it? I say is that is if. Oh wait, hold on. Howling Wraith! Yeah. These wraiths do be howling. I'm sorry, it felt like spikes were gonna be at the end of that. Okay. You just go there then. If you just go there, then what point? I would really love a map. If anybody could just provide for me a map. I personally would be. enthused, to say the least. Yep. I got greedy. Thought I could make it. I got greedy. Where else haven't I checked? Look up there. Haven't gone. Snacked by a shrub. Howling Wraith! Howling Wraith! Nope. Ah, pa 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 pa. I almost fell into that hole. Saved, and get me out of here. Woo! Easy. I just hit that guy for fun. Oh! Get out of here. Thank you. Thank you, piece of thing. But though once our land a pale being, though once our lands a pale being lay claim to the caverns ahead, it may appear benevolent, but it does not share our dream. Be wary to wander that place. Can you... Ah! I didn't come this far to be blocked again. I didn't come this far to be snacked. Oh. Okay. But I can't get back up there. Don't ever talk to me about trust falls if you can't do that. If you can't trust in yourself enough to get that drop right. Okay. We've checked all those places. I don't think there's anything there. That was embarrassing. There's there is a bench nearby. At the very least, we've fleshed out a bit more of the map, so we kind of know where we're going. If ever so slightly more. wanted to get to a bench anyways. We just kind of speed ran it. Thank you for the lifeblood. Could you do that again? I sat back down on the bench and it took him away. Why would it do that? We're going back up. Thank you for the gesture of the lifeblood. Thank you for letting me know that you are willing to give me lifeblood. You really did. You really did. You gave me a gun and I immediately shot myself in the leg with it. Shit. Hold on, I can do this one. I can. Easy. You really did try. I didn't know that sitting down was gonna get rid of the lifeblood. But where would... Now, yeah, now we know, yeah. But it doesn't feel like I can go anywhere else around here. Well, hold on. We did at least fill out the map a bit more. Nope. Stop it. I was looking up and I walked straight off. That's not fair. Maybe I'm missing a doorway? Are you a doorway? No. Are you a doorway? No, but I heard him, but I can't get to him because he's behind a wall. Yeah, he's here. I can hear Map Man, but I don't see Map Man. So there's a power we need to get past those beams. And I think that's what we're gonna do. In games like this, if you can't progress, that means there's an ass that needs to be beaten. And I'm gonna beat it. Come here, come here. Yeah, fuck ass. Haha. Soul. Soul. Come a little bit closer. Yeah. Idiot. Get baited, idiot. No! Same spot, literally the same spot. We're gonna die in here, but you know what? Spirit of adventure, it calls to us. The spirit of adventure. Oh, I'm scared. Scared. Spirit of Adventure. Woo. Carved. Nice. Some stone. Whoa! Clean, never punished. The devil's own luck. Yeah, I was guessing that was either steps or spikes. Fuck! I was so focused on spikes being down, I didn't even think for a second that spikes could be up. Thank you. I'm going to need the lifeblood. Thank you for indulging me in my stupidity, and there's no benches for me to sit on. Fuck! I hate that it brings me back to the beginning every single time. But honestly, I think I can map this out in my sleep now. Like I said, I can map this out in my sleep. Basically like a quick jump. A dash across. A dash across! Jump, dash, we're safe. I don't know if this is the way I'm supposed to be doing this, but this is the way it's gonna be done. All right. So we gotta hook ourselves around. We gotta hook ourselves around. With each dev, we come a little bit closer to understanding this place. And I told you guys a long time ago, I have a great sense for direction and an understanding of maps. Oh, I went too fast. Yeah, them's these spikes. Okay, you see, that's scary. It's scary how you gave me light then took it away. That's very terrifying, and the music that you're playing is a little bit eerie. You don't know how to welcome a guest. That's... Fuck. Oh. I am rewarded. I am lost again. Sidewalls. New checkpoint! Spikes, yeah. Okay, we're back to the beginning. Oh no, our new... Actually, we can just die and go home. Actually, I think I'm gonna die and go home. We got what we got what we came there for, boys. We got the shmoney. But we didn't get the map or any abilities. I was really hoping that whatever ability we needed to finish out the, or to get through that black barricade. Oh, I could have done the thing. Do you feel proud of yourself for doing that? Go up. We're gonna use our death guy as a little soul man as a marker. Yeah, I think up was the way. Thank you. Loser. Oh, hey, I forgot you were here. Can I? Nope. I would totally buy, but I lost my soul. Because I left my wallet in my other soul. So you know how it is. Oh. Ah! Yeah, there's no way of getting around that. So I think we just do what we can. Cause this side is a no-go. Up there's a no-go. Oh no, you took more DPH? Oh no, you're passing out soon? That's okay. Don't fight it. Let the DPH soothe you until... Jesus! Oh, you had the rest of the shrimp. Understandable. Was it good? Was it worth it? I'm not even gonna ask if it was worth it. It's always worth it for you. I need to go to the bus stop. Where the bus drop. I will say I'm now a shrimp person. On my road to enjoying seafood, I've added shrimp to my repertoire. Your heart did race a bit. That's so concerning. Why did you wait until you? Why did you wait until your heart was racing to grab the pill? You know you're allergic. Bro, there's a soul there. There's a soul fragment. Ew. Did you think this was just gonna be the time you weren't allergic to it? There's a thing. Oh. Hey man, don't stop on my account. Just looking for a hole. But hey, ain't we all, am I right? Woo. Never punished. Never punished. And that, my friends, is a heart. Is a soul. That's another little soul canister for us. Thank you. Bus, please. Getting my ass handed to me. Again, if there's money involved, I'll be patient. What's mine is mine, baby boy. What's mine is mine. You rest. Thank you, last stag. You guys don't win. I could use some money. Ooh. These civilized bugs of Hollownest were weak in life, and now they are equally weak in death. Send them back to the dirt where they were born in. Damn. Damn it. Well, grinding it is. I need to dole out. Whoa, there you are. Some ass kicking. Give me some money. fucking soul. I'm just kind of making enemies and not killing them. All right, I may have, guys, I may have written a check that my ass may or may not be able to cash out. Okay, hold on. We just need to stay either above or below them. On the bright side, we know where our soul is. I didn't even know that guy was there. My soul is getting stronger. Well, I guess so am I. That only makes sense, I guess. Is that 150? No. Who wants to help me buy new shoes? Beautiful. Nope, not enough. Not even gonna fuck with thems. Help me. You're just the last person I need. Now I can recklessly spend the money of the lives I've just taken to see what that thingy do. Oh! He sniped. That was a good, I can't even be mad about that. That was a really good shot. He timed that shit well. I now have enough. Give me the thing to which I want. Almost finished the row? What do you mean? And now seeing that I did it wrong. Oh no. You have to go back. It's just like the meme you sent me where you gotta go back and you just start counting. I'm so sorry. Saying is that it was an elevator. Oh, I unlocked the elevator. Also, I need to ask on where does that shrimp place on curry shrimp? Like, what's the shrimp from Sakura's versus the shrimp from Gloria's? I knew it. Where does each place? What goes above what? Does Sakura beat out Gloria's? In the shrimp tier list? Whoa! So anyway, I started blasting. It doesn't? Now which way? What? Who is that in? Who is that not in favor of? Okay, basic but nice. Glorious is better. Okay, noted. I need to try the garlic shrimp at Gloria's. Oh no. Well, I mean, I feel like that's any restaurant. It just depends on what chef is on rotation, I guess. You taste the garlic more at Gloria's. And yeah, whoever can pump you with more garlic, that they get your favor. If there's anyone I know for a fact is not a vampire, it's you, Artistic. Yeah, same. We had the exact same thought. I feel like you wouldn't become a vampire for that sole reason. Just garlic is off the table. Until you understood like how deadly is garlic. Like, is it just like a mild discomfort? Will it actually just kill me on the spot? And even then you try to find a way like garlic substitutes. Shit. Come here. Don't you feel stupid now? Don't you just feel absolutely silly that you tried to fight me? Yup. Yup. Too convenient. Too convenient. Whoa! In death, you tried to shoot me? What the fuck were you? What the fuck were you? Soul Twister. Highly intelligent bug that uses arcane knowledges to twist its soul into various spells. Are there garlic substitutes? Like if I was just like outright allergic to garlic, is there a way I could what? The Solia Sancta. What the f? You were hiding in the souls. A mistake. Damn. I didn't know I was in this game. Once a highly intelligent bug deformed by the misuse of soul. I didn't know you asked my parents to code dev on this game. Soul Twister! Mistake! Did you twist that mistake? Did you make that mistake? Did the soul twisters twist the people who were once not mistakes into mistakes? Because if so, that's a real wang thing to do. Whatever you do, never non-consensually twist a soul. Oh. Record ABBA. I love that band. That girl is you. The mind still limits us so. How to break past its constraints to attain pure focus? Is it even possible? He teleported! Alright, war of attrition, baby. I'm just saying, only one of us is gonna make it out of this alive. And it ain't gonna be you. Shh. Rest, my sweet mistake. Rest. This feels like a boss fight if I've ever seen one. All right. A soul twisting. Nice try. Woo! Please, please, let me get it off. Let me get it off. All right, I'm ready. No. That wasn't even an L. That was an L understanding. Dipshit. Get snacked, boy. The Soul Sanctum. An ornate door made of glistening metal. There's a slot for some kind of key. Can I key it up? Can I have some kind of key? Nope. Okay, guy on the organ, I fucking get it. It's the Soul Sanctum. You don't gotta fucking do that for every person who passes through here. Soul Sanctum. Gotta say it like that, like it's spooky. I'm not gonna lie. You got me with that drop spell. Never again. Come at me. Nice try, fucko. Never again. Got me again. Get displaced. Get displaced. Get displaced. Get actually displaced. Didn't it feel stupid? Coming at me, dropping out like an idiot. The Soul Warrior learned bugs, wield a fine pin blade enhanced by its combat. Wielding a fine pin blade enhances its combat prowess with harvested souls. Hey, it's those thingies. It's a paladin's Wanderer's journals. That's ominous. Thanks for that. Thank you for the proper jump scare. You can see your way out now. Ah, mistake! Did it make sense that I used a soul to get a soul? Yeah. It's like they say, you gotta use soul to, you gotta spend soul to make soul, baby. Just die! Alright. There's so many of you actually. There's so many of you actually. That's actually really scary. What if I just... Would you guys give me like the 2 seconds I need? You would. Does that get nauseous? How do you guys do that? That's gotta get tiring, right? Ring, 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 ring the 10 p.m. alarm. Oh no. Nah, shucks. Again, I want to appreciate you guys coming in here to my domain and telling me the rules. Whereas Lee was forcing me to show what I learned from my last study hall. Now Artistic is sending me to bed at a 10 p.m. alarm. But we made progress. Can I at least look at our map? Let me look at the map. The Soul Sanctorum. The Soul Sanctum. But okay. Because I do got work in the morning. I wonder if Crimson is still streaming. All right, everybody. I would like to thank everyone who came by, everybody who lurked in chat, everybody who talked in the chats. I want to thank Artistic Feline for all the for being my old crowd control test subject. Appreciate it. Always love and appreciate. So now we are going to go raid Crimson if he's still up. KRYMZ. It doesn't look like Crimson is awake or alive. Well, he's alive. It does look like he's live. Yeah, no, he's not live right now. So instead, let's go ride Chibi 22XD. Doing some Mario Karting. Doing a bit of Mario Karting. Did I ever update that? I do not know. All right, everybody. It's been fun. See you for next stream. Bye.